Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for today's episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And TGIF, everybody. TGIF. Woo! So glad it's Friday. How about you guys? To me, the week just flew by. It just flew through. It's like almost like I was on a sled in the snow, and Monday started way up here on the hill, and shoom, here comes Friday. I don't know how that happened, but it's the weekend, so I'm glad. How about you guys? Oh my goodness. So I have been working and working on that Rainbow Sprinkles baby blanket, and I'm calling it a Rainbow Sprinkles baby blanket, but actually it's the Goodnight Kisses baby blanket, and I used the rainbow sprinkles to create that blanket. Hey, Kelly, good morning. And Vita, good morning. And so I've been using that Karen Cakes in rainbow sprinkles to make the Goodnight Kisses blanket that Jeannie from Crochet Crowd designed. And I really like it. And I'm at the border. There are 5 rows on the border. I've completed 3 of them. I'm at the corner getting ready to, good morning, Robin, getting ready to go on to row 4 out of 5 for the border. And I looked at that border again and oh my gosh, it's so, so pretty. And I thought that maybe I would stop at, row 2 or row 3 if I didn't have enough yarn. But I looked again at the border and it's so pretty. So good morning. Good morning. So I actually put in a pickup order at Michael's, which is 30 miles away, for today. Hopefully I can pick it up today. And they finally got it in stock, because remember when I needed an extra cake of yarn, they didn't have it. Nobody had it. So I had to order it off of Amazon. Well, that one came in. I zipped through that cake, and yeah, I just need that green, because I decided to do the whole border in just green so that it would frame the work and it wouldn't feel unfinished. I just want it all to be the same color. Well, wouldn't you know it, the green, oh, wouldn't you know it, that green is a very unique lime green. It's not one that I have anywhere, so I can't duplicate it. If I had decided to use the yellow, oh yes, I will show it to you. And I'm going to show it to you on Monday morning, because I'm picking up the cake today, and I will finish that border probably today. Well, maybe not today, because since we're going 30 miles away, we're just going to make a trip of it, and we're going to go to Sam's Club and and pick up some things that we like to purchase there, in like the bulk size, like dishwasher detergent and some stuff like that. And that way, we have a large bulk size, so we don't have to keep buying it and buying it and buying it. Plus, it's a better price there. So anyway, that's what Mom and I are going to be doing also. So today is going to be kind of busy, but I starting tonight, I'm going to finish that border, and I probably will finish it since it's Friday night. Tomorrow's Saturday. I can sleep in a little bit. I probably will finish that border tonight and just keep going until I finish it. So anyway, that's a good thing. And so I'm looking forward to that. Monday, I will show you the completed border. It's just such a lovely border. Hey, PJ, good morning. And, Jeannie really did a good job making this baby blanket. So, and can I tell you, I really enjoyed working It's not in the round because it's square, so it's a granny square, but I really enjoyed working from the center and just working out. I really enjoyed that. Because, I didn't have borders to keep counting, make sure I get that straight, that border straight. Sometimes when I say borders, I mean sides. Sides can be challenging, so I really, really enjoyed that. I really did. And so anyway, that is something that I really enjoyed. However, I am really surprised at how much yarn it took. It took a lot of yarn. I'm going to do some math really quick because I think each one was, and I didn't use my phone today because my battery level was down a little bit and I was afraid that I would run out of battery. Hey, Knit Pearl and Scroll, Granny D Thompson, good morning. And it's so good to see you. So let's see. Let's do a little bit of real quick calculations. I think it was 500. Oh, no, it was 380. I think 385 yards. 385 times 3. 1155. And the other ones were 530 times 2, which is what she said, which is 1,060. So technically I should have had enough, but I didn't. And I think that maybe it's because that one was a lighter weight. Call me Granny D. Okay. I will do that, Granny D. I will do that. But I knew that you were Granny D, but then I started at the beginning and then I just had to keep going. I couldn't skip to the back. Oh, so it's good to see everybody on here this morning. And what is your weather like? I can tell you where my property is. It is so nice. It is so nice right now. Where my property in Tennessee is, it's 59 degrees and it says that it feels like 59. Now today it's going to be a high of 71 and a low of 52. Of course, that's all Fahrenheit. But here in Florida, let's see. Here in Florida, that is funny. Here in Florida, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're supposed to have a high of 79 and a low of 54. It's supposed to be hazy today. I wonder why. That's kind of weird. Hazy. Oh, well, pollen count is really high here. I don't know. Oh, Grady D, you're so cute. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. There is a pollen alert through Saturday. Pollen alert is high. Pollen concentrations for Friday will be falling, but will remain in the very high range. Yeah. So, we have to have pollen because pollen, it produces life in the trees and whatnot. 39 degrees there, Kelly, and a high of 56. And Granny D says it's gorgeous here in central North Carolina. They're in the 50s and it will be in the low 70s for the high. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. And 39, that's nice, Kelly. I mean, I know it's a little cold, but yeah. Yeah, I love seasons. And that's one thing that here in Florida, I love it when it gets, we'll call it cold. Anything below 70. Yay, Kelly says spring is coming. Yeah. And in Florida people call cold, but I just call it nice. So I've been thinking about planting, but I don't know where we'll plant and I don't know what we'll plant. But I was thinking about planting some things. So usually here in Florida, you know, usually the norm is after March 17th, after Leprechaun Day, we can usually plant safely without worrying about, you know, a dip or a freeze or anything. I know most everywhere else it's like after Easter, then you can safely plant or whatever. But anyway, so look what mug I'm using today, and I love it. These lips don't lie. Crochet is my therapy. And if you look carefully, those lips are crochet lips. Ah, I was so excited. Mm-hmm. Okay, so lives in a town called Estero between Fort Myers and Naples. We're more central west coast of Florida. So yeah, that's nice. Fort Myers and Naples. So it's even warmer down there. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I love this mug. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with this mug. So anyway, oh, I said my word. Okay, I think that's one, or at least that's one that I've recognized anyway. So, thanks, Robin. I really like this mug, and I think it's cute on a mug because, you know, you're putting your lips on the mug. So I just think it's kind of, you know, ironic. Anyway, I love it, love it, love it, love it. So after I get my Goodnight Kisses blanket done, I'm going to go on to something else and maybe finish something else so that I can add that to my finish pile. I've currently got a couple projects going at the same time. One of them is the obviously the month, the Barbara's Block Party crochet block of the month. And if you don't know what that is, go back in the videos and take a look at Barbara's Block Party for January. That's a bobble square. And then also for February, that's this one, which is a lacy square, which is really pretty. And then we have March coming up on Monday. I'm going to show the March one and do the tutorial for the March square. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. And can you believe that we are in the third month of this year already? I mean, it just seems like time is flying so fast. So, how are you doing with your crochet goals? Remember at the beginning or at the end of last year in the beginning, oh, thanks. Thank you. So Granny D, I'm doing my squares in yellow and gray. Those are the two colors that are the Pantone color of the year. And so to commemorate this year, I'm doing my blanket in yellows and grays. So anyway, I'm real excited about that because I think that I just think it'll be a really pretty blanket once I get done. And depending on how many squares I get done, that will determine how big the blanket is. I'm not stressing over it. Yeah, color combo this year. Yep, that's right. So anyway, that is that. And I'm still thinking that I'm going to use like a really dark smoky gray to join everything so that I have like window panes and then do a nice border on it. And I'm really liking this border from Jeannie. So it might be something similar to that. But, you know, when I did the yarn crawl, I got all kinds of borders in that book. So I can play around with those kind of ideas and come up with something that will be fun. But I don't want you to limit yourself. So just start thinking now about what kind of fabulous border. Do you want understated and refined? Do you want sturdy? Do you want, lacy? Do you want extravagantly elegant? Yeah, I like that too, Granny D. I am thinking the smoky gray because, this one, and almost like a chalkboard gray. It's almost a black gray, but not. I mean, you look at it and you go, that's definitely a gray, but it's like borderline. So anyway, that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. And so I have that blanket going, and that's going to be a year-long project. Then I have the Fisherman's Ring square, which I still need to do some more squares in different colors. I don't think I have any blues, and I don't have any yellows. So I'm going to have to, change it up a little bit, and do some more squares for that. And then I should be able to put it together because I've got several different colors going, and I do have some white, so I can, a steel blue gray. Oh yeah. I love that color. Steel blue. That would be really pretty. That would make a really pretty, sweater or vest. It would make a really pretty border. Yeah, I love that color. Ooh, now you got me thinking. Steel blue. Love it, love it, love it. So then the other one is the ring pattern that I showed you that actually it starts from the middle and it has 4 rings. So it does a swirl. And that one I'm doing in colors that I've taken from the Starry Night painting. So I have that long term. Although that one won't be as long term as, actually none of these will really be long term except for the one that we're doing for the year, because I'm almost done with the Fisherman's Ring squares, and and the swirls, that's going to be really easy. You know what the hardest part of that swirl pattern is going to be? That blanket is going to be sewing all of the pieces together. Yeah. I'm already looking forward to that. Mostly because I've tried to do everything in my lap, and I think this time I'm going to sit in a comfortable chair, maybe at the dining room table, and lay it out and just sew it up that way, because then it won't be as hard to keep straight, hard to keep together. Maybe I can see progress a little bit faster. I don't know. Anyway, steel blue gray. Does anybody have any suggestions for Robin? Do you know of any steel blue gray? Let's see. Gray yarn. Oh, Annie's catalog does have a yarn called steel blue, but it is definitely a blue. Bernat's Softy Chunky Yarn has one called Gray Blue. Red Heart Super Saver has a grayish blue. And then Cascades Yarns 220 Smoky Blue. And that one actually looks like a blue-gray. Lay it out and pin it like a quilt, and then you can put it together in your lap. Yeah, I could do that. And what I would do is not pin it. I would use stitch markers to connect the corners. But I think, Yeah, I think I've done it where I've sewn larger squares, so it was really not that hard, but it is harder on you to do it that way. Um, yeah, Hobby, Hobbii, they have oh yeah, that's a cotton. Let's see. Solid yarn steel blue, Davila. Lion brand has a touch of alpaca yarn in a dusty blue. So, oh, here's one. Yeah, they have one called Steel Blue at Lovecrafts. So let's see. This is a Plymouth yarn. Plymouth yarn, lovecrafts.com. They have a Plymouth yarn Davila. Davila. It's 100% merino wool though. So, and it's worsted wool. So if you're, yeah, that one might not work because it is a worsted wool. Mineral blue, Annie's catalog. So yeah, it's, Bernat has a really, Bernat, let's see, Bernat. So yeah, plenty of steel blue yarn, but not with gray. So no help. Oh yeah. Yeah. With a gray and lighter weights. Oh. Well, Lori, if she's already been using acrylic, then she can't, she might not want to add the wool. I like that idea, Granny D. Equal the weight you want. Good morning, Carla. Let's see. In Facebook, the one you're trying to match it up with. Okay. All right. That's good. Yep. I have two, Kelly, and I was fine with it. I think they did like, I don't know, up until like so much, then it was like a flat $7.99 for shipping. So I didn't think that was bad. Yeah. I know we all have like a different here we go. Bernat Super Value Solid Yarn Steel Blue Heather multi-pack of 3. Oh, this is not bad. Try Bernat Super Value. I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're looking for, but that's a nice color. Bernat Super Value in Steel Blue Heather. That's really nice. I am going to... Now, this one was on Walmart.com. So anyway, that might be really good. So yeah, wool, acrylic, we all, and cotton. I know. I actually started crocheting that commoner hat in a worsted wool. And it was, okay, Lori likes Angora, alpaca, merino, silk, bamboo, your list of drools. Okay, so let's see. 100% acrylic, 100% cotton, 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. Those are my drools. Oh, that's funny. Living in Florida, I never really got into using the real wool. And plus, when I feel like I'm pulling dog hair out of my wool as I'm crocheting, yeah. And this one was soft. But it's hot. Now, maybe when I move a little further north, then I will need to have some Angora or, let's see what else. alpaca or merino or silk or bamboo. Well, bamboo is not, you know, I've felt bamboo and silk. Anyway, hopefully bamboo doesn't have any little stray dog hairs in it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is so funny. I'm a bit allergic to wool, Nikki. Yeah, okay. Keep with that. Just like stay away from it. There's so many really soft acrylics. Um, thanks, Lori. Oh, Lori says if you are getting hard dog hair, you're not getting good yarn. Oh my, snobbery is coming out. Well, I tell you, I know I got this. Yeah, yeah. Wool is, I mean, yeah, I'm probably not going to even wear it when I do go further north because unless we have a winter like we did this year, where my body temperature gets lowered and stays there, where I can actually start feeling cold and not just happy because I'm cold, then maybe I would, happily wear some wool. But right now, no, no. In fact, just thinking about going to 50-degree weather and, thinking, oh, I don't even know, I don't even think I would worry about a coat, maybe a little sweater or something, but no. And even that sweater might be coming off because, ooh, bring the cool weather to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was a good discussion about yarn. I think that maybe we need to have maybe we should do some research. I need to do some research and get all of the ins and outs of of the different kinds of yarn. And I would love to go to like an alpaca farm and see how they raise it. I would love for somebody who is a fiber artist to walk me through that whole process. But too bad I don't know one who's willing. I was waiting, Lori. Thank you. Thank you. And then we can I can film it and um the wool can be explained to me how you Robin says, yeah, me either. Right? Oh my gosh. So, it's anyway. Okay, Lori, I'm going to hold you to it. And she's going to take both of us, Robin, and we're going to go together. Yes. So I found out something really cool, guys. Where my property in Tennessee is, there is, and it's just a little tiny town. I mean, nobody would even know where. I know she is, Robin. I know she is. Oh, so I keep telling her Lori needs to start her own channel, but she says no. She says no. So, where my property is, there is a little, well, I don't know how big it is. Actually, I've never been, but there is a local yarn shop. And to give you an idea, in that whole area, because it's in the Smoky Mountains area, so, which is kind of large, there's only one other local yarn shop that I could find online. So for one to be in the little town where my property is, it was really exciting. So yeah, I'm like, I mean, I have no idea what it's going to be like, but my first experience with a local yarn shop was pretty good. So I'm hoping that this would be also. So I'm really looking forward to that. Do you know in the Smoky Mountains that there's they have a fiber festival. once a year, but last year it was canceled because of 2020. And this year it has been canceled because of 2021. So I'm hoping that maybe next year it won't be canceled. And how fun would that be for us to plan something around that time and maybe do, a meetup and like a meetup in the park in Pigeon Forge and, and do a crochet along or something, a crochet, what were we calling it? A flash mob, a crochet flash mob. So anyway, we'll just keep an eye out on that for next year. There are a lot of ideas that, I want to, go to a yarn factory. I want to go to a yarn warehouse and whatnot. I've reached out to some, and because of 2020 and 2021, fun, a flash mob, yes. Maybe. That's probably not me, but it probably is Lori. Robin. It's probably Lori. So anyway, um, oh, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, it had to do with the festival. So maybe next year they won't cancel, and maybe we'll be able to plan something around that and plan a little get together. Also, the Premier Warehouse might open up again next year, and we can maybe plan a meetup after the warehouse sale day, and maybe both, maybe three. Robin, maybe like what do you call it? The Three Musketeers, maybe? I don't know. So, I mean, a girl can dream, right? So anyway, I think that it would be really great. I have all these neat ideas and everything. Oh, Granny D, have a great day and have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. So yeah, it might be oh, yay, Robin. Kelly, did you see that? Road trip. You know what? No reason not to. To the meetup. Yeah. That's awesome. We'll have to have a meetup, and that way, 3 balls of fluff. Oh, that's what we call our shop. Oh, you missed that? Well, Kelly, we were talking about going to Premier's warehouse sale and then doing a meetup afterwards if they open it up next year. Doesn't look like they're going to do that this year, but Robin said she could bring Kelly with her. You guys can ride together. Yeah, and that's kind of neat if you have people in within the same area. If you're like Midwest, find some people in the Midwest and just like hop in the car together and then travel. And you can have a designated driver or and or take turns, and then everybody can be crocheting while the driver drives, and then switch, and then everybody can be crocheting while the new driver drives. And yeah, that's fun. So and we can all have a meetup. Yeah. I love it. We are so full of brilliant ideas, aren't we? So my schedule for today is okay, have a great day, Lori. And I'm doing the wiggles thing again. A designated crocheter. Nikki, that's amazing. And no, Kelly, you won't have to ride your tricycle, which is good because, it might take you a while. Oh my goodness. So, Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. So we'll have to plan it well enough in advance, so that everybody can make plans and whatnot. Because I know that there were a couple YouTubers out there that did meetups. I know Miss Lori Brown from Whippoorwill Holler. She did a meetup for her people, and it was really neat because they met in a park with like a covered pavilion kind of area. And so they, they just had like a impromptu meetup and brought food and, people that came from out of town, they brought things that, that they didn't have to prepare. And now, of course, with COVID and everything, we're probably going to just like maybe everybody brings something from the store anyway, like, fried chicken from, everybody bring a bucket of fried chicken and sides and we'll just lay it out. Anyway, that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. So guys, I have a busy day today. I had a hard time sleeping last night, but the night before I got a lot of sleep. So I'm not sure. And I did not take a nap yesterday. I did not. And yet last night I just laid there and think. And I think I just had too much to think about. I had a lot to think about. It was mostly good, but then I started going down a little rabbit trail. Have you ever done that where you just think about, like, you think about somebody and then like, former coworker or something, and then you just you kind of go down a rabbit trail and you start thinking about some things that, you should have said or you didn't say, or what you should have said or how you should have explained this or whatever, And so I did that for a little bit and then I told myself to stop. And because, when you're laying in bed, you can't like do Kelly, you can't do the crochet to get your mind off things. And you're trying to rest, you're trying to sleep. Oh, anyway, that is, a struggle, struggle all by itself. So I hope that you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see you come Monday. And come Monday, I will have some stuff to show you. Today, I left the one blanket in the other room, so I couldn't even show it to you. I couldn't even show you my border or anything. Come Monday, I will have stuff to show you. And so, yeah, I got that yarn pickup come in, and because I ordered, they gave me a 20% off discount. If you go to michaels.com or go to your Michaels app, there is a code. It says 20 made by you, and you spell it just like every word, 20 made by you, and it gives you 20% off of your entire order. And so I did that, and I got a really good deal on this yarn. So anyway, I'm excited. All right, guys, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you. I will see you. Oh, melatonin. Yeah, I am thinking about doing that. I am, but I might start doing that. Thanks, Kelly, for that idea. So I hope that you stay safe, be kind, and get hooking, and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.